So to celebrate the Halloween season, I decided to bring back one of my most popular, most requested spreads for you guys. So welcome to your Ghosted Why the Silence reading for October 2020. So this is a reading for those of you out there who have been straight up fucking ghosted by your person and you're just searching for answers as to why this happened to you. So you can find the exact questions we'll be uncovering the answers to in this reading in the box below. But one quick announcement before we dive in. Based on your feedback that I've received from many of you over the past couple of months, my tarot course, Tarot for Transformation, is now available in a 100% on-demand format. So you can participate in it and take it based on your own schedule, on your own time, and at your own pace. So all the deets for that, if you're interested in just learning more about it or in signing up, all of the details are going to be in the box below. Now let's go ahead and get started with your reading. What's up, Aquarius? Welcome to your Ghosted reading for October 2020. So let's figure out first and foremost what the fuck is going on here. That's what we're going to look at first. So what happened? What's the real root cause? Why did this person decide to ghost you and just disappear? Let's tap into that. So what happened? What happened here? Why was Aquarius ghosted? Why was Aquarius ghosted? And this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I didn't mention that. Give me two more, please. Very interesting. Wow. I mean, this is just like a lot of cards indicating like quick and sudden movement. Okay, so here's what's emerging for me here, like right out the gate. So we've got this Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I do want to point that out. This decision, so whoever you're dealing with here, Aquarius, this decision that they made to like cut you out and ghost you and disappear on you, they made that decision very quickly. We've got the Eight of Wands. We have got the Knight of Swords and the Chariot. I mean, fuck. These three cards are just like all about like swift, quick movement. I mean, just very, very, very abrupt, very, very quick movement. And what's interesting is the very first card that came out here is the Three of Wands. And it's like the polar opposite energy. This is an energy of like waiting for your ships to come in. So, take this as it resonates, but it's almost like the reason this person ghosted, it's like they had been waiting for something to happen, waiting for the other shoe to drop, so to speak, or something like that. And it's almost like they got impatient about something and made that very like abrupt decision to go from one extreme to the other. So let's dig into this more. But I want to say overall, like with this on the bottom of the deck, this Five of Cups, there's definitely like a lot of grief and sadness and like a very like melancholy energy here. I also, for some reason, and as soon as I like flipped the deck over and saw this, my first impression was like mental health, which is like definitely something that I do pick up on from that card sometimes. So for some of you, it won't be for all of you, but for some of you, you are dealing with somebody here who has some mental health, like untreated mental health issues, like, depression. I'm getting depression more than anything. Just a lot of sadness. And what's interesting is that sort of aligns. And I'm not saying they're like, listen, I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a doctor. I'm not. Let's be clear. And my knowledge of like mental health shit is not, WebMD, you feel me. I'm definitely a reader and a researcher, and I'm endlessly curious, and so I'll randomly look up shit all the time. But that being said, and I'm hopefully not butchering this, but I know like certain types of depression, there's like manic depression where it's like, bipolar, that's what I'm looking for. It's that the very high, and then low. That is almost the vibe I'm picking up here. Like that this person you're dealing with may not be like perfectly stable. And again, I know that's very specific, but I feel like it is definitely going to resonate with at least one of you out there, or it wouldn't have come through. So what else can you tell me about this situation for Aquarius? What's really going on here? What is really going on here? Whoa. Gotcha. Well, this is just like all over the place. So the very first card that popped out, we've got happiness. We have got disillusionment. This is a very interesting card. And we've got fear of inadequacy. We've also got sensuality, and we've got rules. This is another card that really sticks out to me, this rules card. I almost feel like this person is somebody that like is their own worst enemy in like the most profound, like the most hardcore way. Like this individual that has ghosted you that you're dealing with. First, I do want to say this. This individual, this person is like not a simple individual. That's abundantly clear to me, okay? I feel like this is a very complex person. And not that I'm not saying that, all humans aren't complex, but I hope you understand what I'm meaning by that. I feel like that this person is just, there's many, many dimensions and many like facets to this individual. You honestly, it could be, you could be dealing with another air sign. So, a fellow Aquarius or a Gemini or a Libra. I can definitely see that. I'm also getting like fire sign vibes as well. So Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. If that's not the case, that's totally fine, but take it as it resonates. Those sorts of qualities that were coming through. Like this is somebody that literally gets in the way of, won't allow happiness into their life. Like it's like the second they realize that they're actually happy, a switch goes off. And then it's like they start, effectively destroying whatever situation that they're in. It's like this person cannot like hang on to or hold on to things that are good for them. So, and I do want to note this with this card of like the rules, and the fear of inadequacy. I feel like that's the loop it goes in. So, this person wakes up one morning and realizes like, fuck, I'm actually pretty happy. I'm pretty happy, with my life right now. I'm pretty happy in this relationship that I'm in with Aquarius. And that's when it's like their own ego starts concocting the most absurd fucking shit ever. And, it starts with perhaps them getting like sort of paranoid or like jealous and like creating problems and situations that aren't actually real. It's like a self-sabotage. And it's that, disillusionment. Like, what the fuck are you even talking about? That sort of thing. That could look like them picking fights with you or something like that. Take it as it resonates. But it all stems from this fear of inadequacy. This is the deep-rooted issue and wound. And again, for those that really resonate with that bit on the mental health, that does not help matters. And then what ends up happening is, as a way to protect them, this individual's ego then creates this story that tells them that, you need to be free. Fuck this, maybe this whole relationship thing is just not for you. You're not somebody that needs to be living by all these, rules. And then the person bolts. And it has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. So this is a very specific, I need to drink a Red Bull for this, guys. Cheers. It's definitely specific. Let me know in the comments, guys, if this resonates. I'm very curious, as you know, always to hear your story, but that's what I'm seeing being sort of like the real underlying reason. So next, let's tap into this person's headspace. So as of now, we're right at the beginning of October 2020. Where's this person at in their head? So what are they currently thinking about you and this relationship with you and the fact that they've ghosted you? Four of Pentacles. Give me two more, please. Knight of Pentacles. Wow. Give me one more overall. Yeah, this person, I'm telling you, I don't think this person is quite well. I feel like this person is very withdrawn right now. This person's going through something right now. And here's the thing. And I don't get a bad vibe from this. And I'm not condoning the ghosting. It's total shit. You guys already know if you're new, you don't. If you're new, let me just go ahead and tell you. For my subscribers, this will be a refresher. I've said it a million times, but fuck a bunch of ghosting. It's never okay. It's never appropriate. And I am never, ever going to give somebody a pass. I don't give a fuck what you're going through. It's not it's just never okay to do that. It's not. It's never okay for a grown-ass adult that's in a relationship with somebody to do that, to just disappear and go from, talking to somebody every day, multiple times a day, to falling off the face of the planet. It's just not. So that being said, I do these readings because I think it's incredibly traumatic to be on the receiving end of this. And it's a mind fuck, frankly. And it's becoming common practice. And so my hope is to help you, kind of get some peace of mind and better understand what's going on in this situation. And perhaps see it through a different lens, walk away being able to sort of see the bigger picture and perhaps even understand something that you're meant to be learning, in the moment. So that's my bit. But yeah, back to the reading. With the Hermit here, though, I really do, Aquarius. I feel like this person is going through something. I feel like they're withdrawn. I feel like they're lonely. I don't feel like this person is out on the town, fucking everything that walks or anything like that. I don't think that's the situation. I feel like this person is just by themselves. Again, very secluded, very much alone and by themselves right now. And what they're thinking about when it comes to you is, they're holding on to this. They're holding on to this, this situation. This person is not like let you go. We've got the sun that came out here at the end. I feel like that you actually make this person, this ghoster, incredibly fucking happy. Like, I feel like that the happiness that they felt and the satisfaction and just things were working with you. And that's precisely what triggered all of this shit. I know it seems like it doesn't make any sense, but that's exactly what's going on. Take it as a compliment, honestly. Like, I mean, take it for what it is. But I mean, definitely do not take it personally is what I'm trying to say. This person thinks you were just incredibly lovely. They find you to feel like a ray of sunshine. This person doesn't really want to let you go, doesn't want to, I don't really feel they want to proceed with like being separated from you. I feel like this person's thinking a lot about like how they can show up for you in a more consistent and solid sort of way, like this Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I don't feel like this person is over it by any means. I would say it's quite the opposite. But at the same time, this person needs some time. I'm just going to say it. They could have asked for that time instead of ghosting you. 100. Like that's not even a question. They've handled it in a very piss poor way. But I will say, I do feel like this person has got some issues that they really do need to sort out independent of you. So let's tap in next to the heart space. So this ghoster of my Aquarius out there watching, how are they feeling? Like, where are they at in the heart space? How do they feel about Aquarius? October 2020. This person is just like, with this King of Cups, I'm telling you, like, this person is like shut off right now. Like, I see the King of Cups as being like just doing everything, like taking all of their power and strength to be completely in control of their emotions, being borderline like emotionally unavailable. That is where this person is at right now. And when this card shows up, it always indicates to me, almost always anyway, that somebody is fighting their emotions so fucking hard, in reference to whatever I'm inquiring about. So when it comes to you, Aquarius, it's taking everything this person has to sort of really like resist some sort of overwhelm of emotion. Wow, we've got the Knight of Cups and we've got the we've got the Eight of Pentacles. We get one more. We've got the Three of Cups. Give me one more overall heart space. Clarify all four of these. Temperance. Yeah. This person is out of whack. This completely aligns. So, Aquarius, if you're still with me, I assume that this is like, making sense to you and resonating with you. Please do hit the thumbs up button, by the way, if that is the case. It really does help me out and helps get me in the algorithm or what the fuck ever. YouTube has not been recommending my videos recently. I don't know why, so I would really appreciate it. That being said, this is all really, it's all connected, Aquarius. So if this is your story, it's your story. You feel me? And I'm telling you, this person right now is recalibrating with the Temperance card. And what's interesting is we've got, two really great nights. Really the two best in a love and relationship reading that you want to kind of see. One of them in the head space and one in the heart space. And like the suits are very complementary to the head and the heart, with the Knight of Cups being in the heart, Pentacles being in the head. I like that. So that tells me one thing is for sure. Like, this person actually does have real feelings for you. And I feel like, furthermore, this person wants to actually work on things with you. And they have not like let this go, you know, this idea of being with you. But right now, this is the reality. The Hermit and the Temperance card. This is the reality right now, Aquarius. This individual is not in any sort of place to like even be attempting to come back into your life. This is work that has to be done like on the solo. And the relationship, like if you choose to ever, fuck with this person again, the relationship will be better for it if you give this person like the time and the space to do this. And frankly, they will, I'm just going to throw it out there, this person needs to apologize, and there needs to be boundaries that are set. That's a fact, because they can't be handling shit like this. I'm sure that goes without saying, but I want to throw that out there. I feel like there's some of you out there that need to hear that. And it's funny. I said that same thing to another sign, and I can't remember which sign it was. Maybe Scorpio, actually, now that I think of it. But yeah. Aquarius, if you have had a tendency to like let people back into your life who have pulled this shit on you without fully addressing it, and just let them come right back in because you're just so happy to see them, and it's like you don't even want to ruffle the feathers. You're just like, okay, they're back. Fuck that. You got to stick up for yourself, and you have to set those boundaries, because guess what? What you allow is what will continue. Don't forget that. So let's keep going. So I want to pull a few oracle cards here to see if there's just like anything else that we can uncover and find out about this whole situation. So is there anything else here? Anything else here for Aquarius? Anything else Aquarius needs to know about this situation with this ghoster? Wow, look at this. Time. I'm not even going to pull anymore. Wait, cycles, and infinity. Exactly. What did I just say? Aquarius, let go and let God. Everything is about time here. Timing is everything. What's occurring right now was necessary. The time apart that is happening here needed to happen. There is a tough cycle that's trying to complete. And I'm going to go ahead and wager, and we're about to dig into it, but I would wager there's something you need to be working on right now as well. And perhaps whatever that is, well, number one, when I just said that, whatever popped into your head, that's what it is. You already know, okay? You already know the thing. So quit distracting yourself. And that means quit binge watching fucking love and relationship readings on YouTube trying to figure out what happened or how this person's feeling about you or any of that shit. Just make peace with it, Make peace with it, because doing that is simply typically, for most people, and that's why, I wrestle. I'm about to get real up in here. I struggle with that. I struggle with doing these sorts of readings. It's something I've struggled with a lot in this past year, because I never want to be a part of feeding into that, because fuck that. I want to help you. I don't want to keep you stuck. You feel me? I want to help you move the fuck away from shit that is no longer serving you. And so, I feel a sense of responsibility, I guess. And I'm not like throwing shade at other readers or anything like that, but I cannot and will not ever, like, I'm not even like able. I'm not able to do that. I'm not somebody that's able to, sort of like ignore or just like sort of try to pretend or anything like something isn't what it is. I keep it real. And that means like with myself as well. And yeah, like I can't like for a second think about profiting off of keeping people stuck in a state of illusion. Oh my God. Like, it like makes me want to vomit. Seriously. And so I just want to be clear, like, and the reason I even broke into this is because I know when I say that, like whenever I say like, quit watching a bunch of fucking YouTube videos about love and relationships, your first thought may be, well, why are you telling me that? Like, this is your business. This is what you do. Well, yes, it is. But, I do not do it to keep you stuck. I really want to help you break free from this, okay? And I feel like that some of you out there may be borderline obsessing over this. So you need to give it the time. You need to give it the time. And you need to take this time to have your own hermit moment. So let's see if any other messages want to come through. Man, we've just been really keeping it real on this channel today in this reading, Aquarius. Look at this. I look at your picture often. Yep, I need to go my own way for a while. Exactly. That's like all I even need to see. I'm not even going to pull any more because this summarizes it. I'm telling you, this person hasn't let you go. I look at your picture often. I think back to that. Yeah, here it is. The Four of Pentacles that came out. It's like, here they are, like clinging on tightly to your picture that they still look at every day. This person is not like out there, being promiscuous. That's not what this is about. You are so lovely, and that is how this person feels about you. You feel like a fucking ray of sunshine, but this person needs, has needed to and still needs to go their own way for a while. They need some time to work through something that is so much bigger than you or, this relationship. And I don't want you to take offense from that. This is just deeply personal. And I can't stress this enough. And we're about to wrap this up by getting you some advice and guidance. And I can't wait. This is my favorite part because this is like, especially for you guys this month because of this reading and the way that it's panned out. I really feel like there's something you need to be focusing on right now, Aquarius, that is not this. This is the opposite of what you need to be focusing on right now. So this person and what's happening with this and yada yada, this is doing nothing but like distracting you right now, okay? This is a very like auspicious time for you guys to be like purging something, doing some inner work. Look at this. Oh my God. You cannot make this shit up. I fucking love tarot. Bottom of the deck, the Four of Swords. I mean, case in point. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Oh my God, the Wheel of Fortune. And guess what? Right underneath that is the Two of Cups. Bingo. Aquarius, you guys know I love the bottom of the deck, and I'll just keep fucking going, let me tell you, because they're all relevant. Like, this is what's happening. It's all surrounding this, the moon. Aquarius, we are about to, depending on when you watch this, We are about to have a full moon in Aries the very first day of October. And let me tell you what, if you're into astrology, you already know this, but, and I'm not like an expert, but I definitely heavily dabble in it. We'll put it that way. I'm very aware usually of what's going on astrologically speaking. And these like astrological events that are about to take place in the month of October are literally like shit that has not happened in centuries. And it's very powerful, potent shit. Okay. And it's, think about where you were, in like late March, April of this year, and like stuff that may have started coming to the surface. And it's likely shit that you've maybe sort of been wrestling with since then up until now. This is like the grand finale in October. Like the energy of the month of October, it's like what is the Monopoly like? I'm thinking of this. I don't know why I just thought of this, but there's like a card that you pull or something in Monopoly, and it says, you may not pass go and collect $500 or whatever. I think it's 500. You may not pass go. You may not collect $500. It's like, that's this energy. Like, if you don't get your shit right and like once and for all purge that shit, guess what? You cannot pass go and collect your $500 and move forward. And you're just going to stay stuck. Like this is a really big moment. Real quick, I just want to tell you guys, it's the go to jail card, and it's not 500, it's 200. There's something that you need to like just deal with. And it's something that's been sitting in your subconscious for God knows how long. That's the moon. Okay. So this could be like inner child wounds and issues. It's something like that. It's something that is very like under the surface. Stuff like that's been very suppressed, but at the same time that's been affecting you and impacting you maybe your whole adult life, okay? In a very negative way, let's be clear. Not impacting you in a positive way. You know, some of you may like really resonate with like the twin flame journey. I'm just going to throw that out there because like this is like very twin flame feeling. This is that energy of, you know, being very triggered by each other, you and this person. And what you've done is triggered this stuff. And it always seems so ass backwards because it's like, and that's exactly what the twin flame journey usually looks like. Because it goes from being like, oh my God, on top of the world happiness to in 2.5 seconds to being like, you know, imploding and just turning into like this kind of mess. So I really feel like though for you Aquarius that this definitely is pertaining to and related to like self-worth issues. So take that as it resonates. There's a need for you to love and be able to like love yourself and validate yourself and not any longer seek that sort of validation of your worth in any external fashion. Okay? And what the message I'm getting here is, take this month, please, and take care of yourself. Work with the energy of this month. Don't fight against it. Staying in a state of like illusion and just like keeping yourself fucking distracted by watching YouTube and trying to figure out why this person has ghosted and all that. No, fuck that. Do not do that, okay? Because that would be fighting against the energy. Just allow. Allow this shit that you need to deal with to come to the surface so that you can purge it. Wheel of Fortune. Like, you're being fully supported. This is all a part of the plan, if you will. This is a part of your own destiny. This moment and this opportunity to really face, finally really face face this shit and deal with it. You're finally ready. That's huge. That means, that tells me that you've already done a lot of work on yourself. You've perhaps already dealt with a lot of the more obvious things, right? That needed to be corrected. But now it's time to face the scariest thing, which is the things that are not so obvious. And that's the moon. That's that shit that lives deep in our subconscious, So the only way to handle that stuff is meditation, taking time alone, turning our phones off, turning the TV off, not allowing ourselves to escape into just mindless distractions and fucking constant scrolling, not allowing ourselves to be distracted by the fucking ridiculous noise that's happening, especially if you live in the US. I want to say that. The rest of you probably won't make as much sense, but with everything going on right now with our government and our presidential election that's upcoming, there's so many different things that we could be just distracted by right now. Resist it. Say no to it. Because by saying no to it, what you're effectively doing is choosing you, okay? Choosing you. And I'm gonna leave you with this, Aquarius. Your ability to really grab the bull by the horns right now and do this work on yourself, take advantage of this moment, the result of that is this Two of Cups. And this is like the after deck. I use the before tarot. That's the very first deck I used. And the very last deck I used is the after tarot. If you're familiar with tarot, you'll know what I'm talking about. I really love these decks, though. I love the concept. It's basically like the images are taken just before, like what the traditional image shows, or just after. And look at this Two of Cups. It's like them like fully embracing. So this tells me that the key to you like being able to engage in this sort of true partnership with another person, the path to that is doing this work on yourself. And who knows, like that this moment may be with the person you're watching this for. I definitely am not going to write that off, but I'm going to tell you that both of you have some work to do, and this is the month to do it. So what a reading. I know, like, that got really deep. Fuck. Let me know in the comments, like, please. I'm dying to know if this resonates with you guys or not. I'm so very fond of you guys in Aquarius Nation. And lastly, check out my tarot course. I'm not just like plugging my course when I say this, but a great way to really self-discover and try to like better understand some of these sorts of themes that are associated with the moon and like that inner work is through reading tarot. And that is what my course is all about. It's called Tarot for Transformation. It's now available in like 100% on-demand format. I'll leave the link in the box below. So check it out if you're interested. And even if you don't take my course, look into learning to read tarot for yourself. There's tons of great resources if you don't choose my course. I think that could really be a great like tool for your own healing in the month ahead. So looking forward to reading your comments. And until next time, I'm sending you guys so much love and light. Mwah. Peace.